New York City should not exist. 8 million people breathing on top of one another, slamming shoulders on subway platforms, firing each other from jobs, fist-fighting in pizza lines. Yet somehow, the city just works, beautifully. 8 million stories, walking and breathing and living, together. But too many of those stories are left untold. We're Narratively, and we don't care about the breaking news or the next big headline. Narratively is devoted exclusively to uncovering New York's untold stories. The vivid human interest stories, the rich, in-depth narratives that get at the heart of what this city is all about. These are the stories that fall through the cracks in this city that supposedly never sleeps. Narratively slows it down. Each week, we'll explore a different theme about New York and publish a series of connected stories, just one a day, told in the most appropriate medium for each piece.
We might have a long-form article on Monday, followed by a short film on Tuesday, then a photo essay, an animated documentary, or an audio piece.
I was born in Queens, New York, and have lived here.
Our contributors know this city like no one else. We've canvassed its corners and met its characters while reporting for top outlets like the New York Times, New York Magazine, CNN, NPR, and the New Yorker, to name a few. We can't wait to share the stories we're producing for Narratively.
I encountered a woman who was sitting on a bench just like this one, who's been fighting the death penalty since she was 6. I took a canoe around Hart Island. It's the city's potter's field, and if you get caught on the island, you'll get arrested and thrown in prison for 2 years.
There's this incredible, eccentric 80-year-old woman that lives on the Upper East Side who's been collecting thousands of antique eyeglasses for decades.
We'll bring you weeks devoted to New York's waterways, hustlers, obscure pastimes, and countless other themes.
Narratively has the chance to rethink content, storytelling, and journalism, and to leapfrog the old media companies that are still trying to figure it out. This is worth supporting, not just because it's a good project, but because it's going to prove a model that can really grow and help sustain the future of journalism.
And we'll add another dimension to the Narratively experience by creating live storytelling events, screenings, and discussions around the stories we produce.
Ultimately, our dream is to expand beyond New York, to bring the Narratively experience to other cities.
There hasn't really been anyone who has done sort of multimedia, in-depth storytelling at a local level. It's really something missing.
What's really exciting about what Narratively is trying to do is they're only trying to do this one kind of storytelling, and it doesn't hurt that Narratively is going to be doing the work that I love.
They're looking at the story first rather than a format. Many kinds of multimedia that I don't think are always as successful focus too much on the format. Let's do a video, let's do an interactive. But by starting with the story first, I think there are great advantages and opportunities to really push the boundary of what's possible in narrative storytelling online.
But we need your help. In this huge and crazy and beautiful city, countless stories are shared and observed every day on park benches just like this one, and in penthouses and flop houses, boardrooms and bedrooms. We'll bring you those stories, up close and personal.
In innovative ways and in intimate detail.
Give us the chance.
Narratively is going to happen. We need it to.
And it's almost here.
Almost. Help us go all the way by donating.